Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Tarps Off. I review the March 2nd NHL games. So we got 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 games on the docket tonight. We're going to start for the Blue Jackets and the Blackhawks. So start off with the first period. Alex Texier scores unassisted, 33 seconds in. Boone Jenner will score again for the Blue Jackets at 14:05 from Renski and Roslovic. Kurashev would score for the Blackhawks at 17:32 from Bedard and Donato. So Bedard continuing to get points. Second period at 3:09, Olivier scores from Zach Werenski. Sillinger would score at 11:51 of the second from Nylander and Boquist. Third period, Donato scores from Kurashev and Vlasic at 6:18. And then Goudreau would score from Roslovic into the empty net at 17:35. The Blackhawks take that, the Blue Jackets take that 1-5-0 over the Blackhawks. Dallas and San Jose. So in the first period, William Eklund scores for the Sharks at 4:39 from Kunin and Ruda. Second period, Radek Faksa scores for the Stars at 3:08 from Sam Steele and Craig Smith. Zadina would score from Luke Kunin at 17:08 for the Sharks to give them the lead. Third period at 4:08, Jason Robinson would score from Miro Heiskanen and Jimmy Venn on the power play tied up. Overtime there would be no scoring, and then as the 13th shooter, Jamie Venn would score the winner for the Stars in the shootout there. They took that one 3-2. Alright, Isles and Bruins. So in the first period, Kyle Palmieri scores from Noah Dobson and Anders Lee at 3:32. Palmieri would score from Horvat, from McCuck, and Barzal on the power play at 5:27. Palmieri would extend lead to 3 at 12:19 from Ryan Pulock and Gabriel Pajot. So 3-0 Isles going into the second. Second period, Anders Lee scores from Gabriel Pajot and Palmieri at 46 seconds. Nelson would score at 10:24 from Horvat, from McCuck, and Riley. And then Mark Laconin maybe. He would score from McAvoy and JVR at 14:30. Third period, there's no scoring. Isles take that one 5-1 over the Bruins. Alright, Habs and Lightning. So in the first period, Yoel Armia scores from Caden Gooley and Alex Newhook at 1:27. Evans would extend lead to 2 at 14:34 from Gallagher. Second period, Braden Point would score 7:44 from Stamkos and Kucherov. Then Cirelli would score at 15:49 from Hagel. Third period at 6:23, Josh Anderson would score from Caulfield and Xhaka. Tyler Mott from Canuck would score unassisted shorthanded at 10:18 for the Bolts. Overtime, there's no scoring. And then Hedman would get the overtime or the shootout winner for the Bolts. They did that one 4-3. Alright, Sens and Flyers. So in the first period, Yoel Farabee scores at 1:08 from Nick Seeler. Second period, Tarasenko scores at 4:04 from Shane Pinto and Matthew Joseph. 19:13 the second, Tyson Forrester extends lead to 1 for the Flyers from Scott Lawton. Third period, Shabbat would score from Kublik and Giroux. What was it only showing 3 there? Okay, strange. Thomas Shabbat, Kublik, and Giroux, they would score at 18:02. And then at 19:59, York would score unassisted into the empty net. I don't know what's wrong with the app. The app is showing 3 goals for the Flyers. It says 4-2, so maybe it was a 3-2 game. I honestly don't remember, but that's what I've got here. So, the final score is either 3-2 or 4-2 for the Flyers. Strange. We're going to move on from that news. Rangers and Maple Leafs. This next game. First period at 11:33, Alexis Lafreniere scores from Adam Fox. Second period, Marner scores from Matthews at 3:54. At 5:03, Trocheck scores from Lafreniere and Panarin. 8:54, Nylander would score from Domi and McCabe. Third period, Tavares scores at 7:17 from Yarncroke and Riley. And then at 18:53, Trocheck would tie it up from Lafreniere and Panarin. Overtime, there's no scoring. And then Max Domi with the shootout winner for the Maple Leafs. They took that one 4-3 in the shootout. And I think I just need to mention, since Steve Dangle didn't do a Leafs fan reaction to that game, congratulations to him and his wife on the birth of their daughter. So, good things happening for Steve. Anyways, moving on to the Predators and the Avalanche. At 15-18, the first, Cody Glass scores from Colton Sissons and Ryan McDonough. 17:01, McKinnon would answer to tie it up from Renton and Taves. Second period, Glass would score again from Novak and Carrier at 14:26. Third period, at 9:46, Ryan O'Reilly scores from Yossi and Forsberg on the power play. 17:32, Novak would score from Saros, also on the power play. And then Cody Glass would complete the hat trick at 19:07 from McDonough and McCarron into the empty net. The Preds take that one 5-1 over the Avs. Alright, St. Louis and Minnesota. Playoff matchup from years past. First period at 6:34, Tropchenko scores from Brnovich and Brendan Saad to give the Blues a 1-0 lead. Second period at 10:06, John Merrill would tie it up unassisted. 12:53 of the second, Jake Neighbors did re-establish the lead for the Blues from Thomas and Krug on the power play. And then third period, Krug would score at 19:11 from Falk into the empty net. The Blues take that one 3-1 over Minnesota. Oilers and Kraken. First period, there's no scoring. Second period at 10:12, Draisaitl scores from McDavid. Third period at 8:02, Kulak would score from Nugent Hopkins and Draisaitl. And then at 13:23, the third, Tolvanen would score from McCann for McCann and Dunn on the power play. Oilers take it 2-1 over Seattle. Panthers and Red Wings. The first period, there's no scoring. Second period, Montour scores at 8:50 from Rodriguez and Lundell. 13:06, Reinhardt would score from Barkov and Montour on the power play. Third period at 4:39, Rodriguez would score from Listerine and Lundell. And then at 13:02, Verhey would score from Montour and Kachuk on the power play. Panthers take that 4-0. To the surprise of probably absolutely no one. They're on a tear this season. Again. Alright, Winnipeg and Carolina. The first period, there's no scoring. Second period, Natchez scores at 10:12 from Stefan Nosen and Jalen Chatfield. 15:54, Teravainen would score from Aho and Svechnikov. 19:12, Aho would score from Svechnikov and Bunting on the power play. Third period, at 1:36, Kyle Connor would score from Ehlers and Morrissey. At 13:02, Niederreiter would score from Schmidt and Lowry. 15:40, Scheifele would score from Morrissey on the power play. 16:47, Monahan would score unassisted. And then at 19:49, Niederreiter would score his second from Iafallo and Morrissey into the empty net. So third period was all Winnipeg. They took that one 5-3 over the Canes. Alright, Flames and Penguins. First period, Jonathan Gruden scores unassisted at 16:42 for the Pens. Eller would extend the lead from Pustonen and Crosby on the power play at 19:26 to the first. Second period, Sharon Govich scores unassisted for the Flames at 3:37. Third period, Jeff Carter scores the third for the Pens at 2:51 from Graves and Achari. 10:09, Kadri would score from Uyghur and Hannafin on a power play. Nice solo rush by Kadri to put that in. Blake Coleman scored at 10:41 from Mangiapane to tie and Backlund to tie it up. And then Sharon Govich scores second from Backlund 19:10 to win it for the Flames 4-3. And I believe that's a 5-game win streak for them as of recording this. As of that game. They lost out later in the week. Anyways, they did that one 4-3 over the Pens. Moving into the Sabres and the Golden Knights. The first period, Jeff Skinner scores unassisted for the Sabres at 1:55. Second period, Dylan Cousins scores unassisted shorthanded at 54 seconds. 1:46 of the second, Brandon Brisson scores from Nick Waugh and Paul Cotter on the power play. William Karlsson would score at 4:28 from Marchessault and Cotter. At 14:46, Gergensen scores from Eric Robinson for the Sabres to put them back up by 1. Oposo would then score at 2:20 of the third from Skinner and Middlestad. Power would score from Brisson and Robinson at 6:26. Middlestad would score one of his own at 12:18 from Owen Power and Jeff Skinner on the power play. And then Cousins would score his second from Owen Power and Joki Haru, shorthanded at 17:12. They tip that one 7-2 over the Golden Knights. That's it for March 2nd. So hit like if you liked it, subscribe if you really liked it, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.